Hi, Gary here. You know, I have a t-shirt that says, Plan B better be good. Well, why do I say that? Because Plan A went out the window in March. You know, there was a gentleman, Warren Bennis, that was an infantry officer in World War II, where he learned leadership on the battlefield in Europe. And he became well known many years later in the 80s as a leadership guru, wrote 30 books on it, and in fact came up with one of the terms that the Army War College used called VUCA, which is volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. It was their way of trying to understand what to do after the Cold War. Well, we've been VUCA'd because we're certainly dealing with that right now. So let's start with the first one, volatility. Now, you may not know this, but in the 12 trading days between March 9th and March 24th, there were 5 days where the market ended up or down 9% or more. And that was the 5 top out of 40 in the past 121 years. Now that's volatility. The next is uncertainty. This is about predictability and surprise. Now, you've probably seen Dr. Fauci in the White House briefings talking about modeling and data. You know, we want that low slope, not the big high one. And he would say things like, well, we've modeled it, and then we get the data, and then we model it because they want predictability over time. So it's really hard to get that right now. And then how about surprise? Well, I was surprised when Abbott Laboratories announced this point of care test that you know if you have the virus in 5 minutes. That's a huge change. Big surprise. How about complexity? Now, this is about cause and effect and the multitudinous things of issues out there. Yeah, so how's that work? Well, let's take the CARES Act. It was passed a couple weeks ago, $2.2 trillion. Now you're out there saying, gee, I wonder when I get my $1,200 or $2,400 direct pay, how's that gonna get to me? You know, if I do get it, I've got this thing where I don't have to take any required minimum distributions this year, 2020. So maybe I don't take that and I save some taxes. But then I heard from my son or my friend the other day, they lost their job with another 17 million people and what's happening there. So the Labor Secretary says, I'm gonna take this $600 a week and get it to all these 50 states with all their systems and try to make sure all that money gets out to all those people that are unemployed right now, and I can keep going. But the complexity of just the CARES Act alone, not counting everything else, is huge. Finally, ambiguity. That's mixed reading, mixed messages. Now, you can see me on video, you can hear me on video, you're getting a lot out of this. But if you're just on the phone and you're not really getting the full taste of my facial expressions and gestures and so forth, it's difficult. Now think about the video conferencing software, Zoom. That's taken off. Why? Because we need to see people. It's easier for us to understand, have less ambiguity. Now, what does this mean? We're in Plan B. Now we know our clients, we're good going in here, strong balance sheets and good cash flow. How about you? Are you being VUCA'd? Is this really tough? We can help you. Please call us. Contact us so we can help you deal with your Plan B if you don't have a strong one in place, because it's very important for the next couple of months. So until next time, enjoy.